offer that extra burst of damage to force the Timber side out of the lane. So she's going to try to assert dominance, if you will, but there's Arts out of the bottom lane trying to really mess with the Drow a bit and force her out of her groove.
Yeah, I like this. I mean, the Drow is pretty much the only thing on Fnatic that gives him that X factor that says, okay, if you don't pressure us and mid one gets his start, then we're going to start 5-manning, and that's still a little bit of an issue for Na'Vi. They want a much more hectic lane.
They got him with the net. Heal's going to be there for 3-4-3, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Has to dish out the grave, but the chase is on. The Treant Protectors are out. They're sniffing blood. Mid one creeps his way out the front door here, but there's still an army of creeps behind him. He says, get the hell back, and tries to get them off with the guts, but it's not going to matter. Eventually, General sets the score to get for the last hit, and first blood goes to Na'Vi. And this is block a camp at the moment, just in hopes that it will deter Na'Vi a bit. But you're right. I mean, with the way things are shaping up in the top and bottom lane, it looks like a full win for Na'Vi at this point. Though mid is still going nice. Bushi is being top lane though. Oh, yeah, in a bit of trouble. They do connect with the stun. They got the slow, and they got it down. That's going to be Lightning dropping Fnatic now, even thing up 1-1, but they get the responses. They will be able to clean up the Phoenix. DJ goes for the TP and will be able to make it out. Forces General to rotate to that top lane to be a part of it, while Mushi's still playing with Dendi under the... That's chasing Mice. And Na'Vi are going to step away from this one. Very obvious that Na'Vi are comfortable being able to dictate the pace on when they want to take a fight and win. And top lane seems to be the next fight. Highschool, they're going to run right in right now. General pops up the Sprout. DJ's going to be quick to chop his way out. Icarus Dive will clean out the rest of the trees there. They connect with the stun. They'll burst down Sonico on this one. Fnatic get a jab there this time. But again, another almost near full team commitment just to kind of get the positive end of this skirmish.
Na'Vi again, just, I mean, they like to play aggressive.
One, so very frail, very easy for anyone on the team of Na'Vi to kind of crack. But Na'Vi kind of taking a slower pace here as far as pushing for the objectives, but it looks like they're kind of here now.
I totally disagree with them playing split apart right now. I think their lineup does so much damage that they can just take everything.
Okay. They see Mushi, they swap him back. The stun's going to be there, but the Timber Jane will get across to the other side. And as Mushi makes his way out, he's in their pocket. General wants to make the move. It gets quickly bursted down from Fnatic. They're going to fly out the egg from behind. Can they make it back to burst it down? They'll lose it. You're right. They will be able to crack the egg, but they've already now lost 3. Fnatic open up a hole in Na'Vi's game right here in the mid lane, and they take some momentum back their way.
I don't know what Na'Vi are doing actually. Like, these scrappy fights are all
Orchid now being done for General's Nature's Prophet. Dendi holding an Ogre Club. Not too sure yet if it's going to be a Saint not sure BKB. DJ, as we see in the top lane, a little trouble here. He makes away. Stun. He's done. The creeps, but the creeps swarm around General, and they are not friendly. They mug him down, and it turns into a 1-for-1.
Yeah, when you buy an Orchid against a Nyx, you're gonna have a bad time because he hit 1 Necrobook on a support or 1 Necrobook on Mushi. He's gonna go out of mana, or he's gonna kill it and take a ton of damage. So having 2, I feel, is almost just overkill.
DJ stalking around Ditchara here in the bottom lane. Goes for the stun setup here. Can he break it down in time? Yes, they can. They'll take the quick assassination here and see if they can get any other stragglers. Art's out, flirting around a little too close. Mushi decides to make an advancement in. Dendi's nearby though with Sonico. Oh, a swap for the stun for the ulti. Not enough for the finish, but they go for the egg and that's not going to matter. It will be able to go off, but they will crush it down. Mushi gets the help from the grave. Mid-1 here now. Can he make it away in the back of a TP? Yes, he can. He's good. Back in Fountain will heal up. Fnatic will be forced to pull away from this one. Na'Vi did lose Ditchara, but nice swap. And
Radiant's bottom tower
that was almost
under
the 6th
attack.
lane.
Almost the 6th.
If it wasn't Phoenix, you know, anyone else would have done it, pretty much.
Oh yeah, for sure. But Na'Vi are here now, and they're looking to go for the +1. They'll take the Phoenix plus the tower here. And going against the Drow, where they have, only taken 2 tier 1s, and this timing looks pretty good. Mushi, gonna need another grave to stay alive on this one, but Mid-1 has found his sights, so they go for Sonico. A 2-man stun locks him in place. Sonico trying to run, but eventual spirit not gonna be so fast. Blink Strike's gonna be there, and they will take her down. Na'Vi will pull off. They got their... No, they didn't get their tier 2. Mushi will take that. And now I'm like, I don't even know. Draskell, I'm gonna look like the loser here.
It's tough. It's definitely tough because BKBs are going to be coming out of other heroes too. Like Artside will eventually get one DJ going in here.
Here's another scrappy potential pickoff. They can get it for Sonico. Will they do it? Yes, they will. But Na'Vi want blood in response. Here comes Ditchara. Full wolf form. DJ needs to keep it away. Fnatic will. Oh, they are going to lose their dazzle. They're very good at trying to get the spell out. But okay, there's the use. But as he falls back down, Na'Vi will catch him and they will finish him off. Oh, it goes from bad to worse here. Na'Vi now are going to get the better end of that scrappy skirmish. And here's Mid-1 just doing his best to split the map. He'll pressure this tier 2, but the second he sees someone else come in, you know, he's got to get back on the defensive.
I mean, him taking back right now isn't really even going to do much. He just doesn't have a choice.
Yeah.
I mean, what does Fnatic do against this? This is the worst case scenario.
Still BKB, still mech for Dendi. Navi have a ton of fighting potential still there.
Oh, they're going to go mid, I guess. Tier 2 still up.
Get a mid tier 2, fall back. Roche could be coming up in the near future. So start thinking about complexity, smoke wraparound or something.
Yeah, honestly, that's what they need to do. They can't keep letting Navi get to their side of the map without taking a fight.
Okay, like that. DJ on the burst from Mushi here. This is with the weave on top. They're going to be able to take Dendi down. At least this is Aegis here. But Fnatic are obviously going to need a bit more than that. They didn't have to commit too much, I suppose. They still have the egg, which is level 2 now. But Navi not phased enough. They'll take this tier 2, and I imagine they could slow it down a bit.
Radiant's middle tower
that's not where you want to be.
Oh, Navi though, kind of focused into that fight. Tries to a bit of an awkward spot. They're going to try to swap back and save Archstyle, but that's not going to be happening. And go more. Move in, they'll get 2 supports for it. And as they continue to make chase, I think Navi have finally found a bit of distance between themselves and Fnatic. Pull off. Fnatic, let's go. You know, any opportunity like that where you can take advantage of numbers, let's see if they can get any sort of +1 as a follow-up to it.
It just goes to show like how important BKBs are against this lineup, because Mushi is doing like all the damage. He goes in, he kills Archstyle, he takes Dendi's Aegis away, and then he reinitiates, and we saw how big of a threat he can actually be. So if he sees a general isn't around and there's no Orchid available, then he's going in. And if he can go in, then that means that Fnatic can actually take the engagement.
And as we know, Fnatic can take towers very fast. And the other tower that Navi don't feel comfortable. Solo kill on General here. Burst him down on the side. I mean, that's the benefit of having an X going into Nature's Prophet. Can't really feel safe. Split pushing those side lanes. And the blink makes it fast too. So just lines up the enchantment from being a bit of a problem. And when all the BKBs do come together, it looked like Archstyle does want to finish off his Agnes possibly first. So Fnatic do still have a decent window to work with here. And it looks like they're putting a lot of the priorities towards this bottom lane. Not surprised, as Roche is going to be up in the near future, and any huge win here could get you, let's see here, Fnatic and power plus a Roche. Jump in, jump right back out from Fnatic. Bit of footsie play here. Swap, and now they're going to isolate DJ. Okay, Grave keeps him alive, takes mid, the Shadow Fiend ultimate forward, and they jump right back to the line and take up Dazzle fast. They step back for DJ, and they can't get him. He makes it all the way back and out. Fnatic very good, showing this game that they could withdraw from a fight at a moment's notice.
Can we just talk a minute for how many times Grave TP has saved a hero this game? Like, I'm not even exaggerating, it has to be close to like 10 times.
They bail out so much and surprisingly get away more often than not.
Tower is under attack.
But again, it's Fnatic have a very thorough understanding of what their heroes can do. Like, we can take across the map. Okay, maybe Ohio.
Whoa! And again, he somehow makes it high ground with the egg. It's the chain. Sneako's trying to run in there, but he runs right back to the danger zone. He could be going down. It looks like potentially they could be taking they will. So 3 all day. Fnatic again coming up big in the fight. Mid lane. And he's going to be taking down the tier 3. Forces General back, goes right back onto the tower. It's the back end of a glyph right here. And believe it or not, Fnatic is doing the first series base damage. Mid-1 could be a little bit surrounded, but looks like he's still got the muscle power to just force General back and away.
He doesn't care, dude.
You know, Dendi's like not going to buy back, it looks like, so he's going to be happy to do some work on the frags.
This is actually insane. Like, Fnatic are playing Navi so badly in this game. Like, they just see every single opening. They're like, okay, we can go on this. We Grave TP, you know, maybe we lose DJ, whatever. It's not a big deal. As long as we're keeping the cores alive, the higher their 5-man going ever.
I mean, gotta give the credit to Fnatic, just kind of mid-1 also, you know, pushing through side towers, and whenever Navi feel like they get an advantage their way, you got someone like the drop pushing on the other lanes, and they got to reset back a bit. Now they're going to swap back. Mid-1 though, happy to stand and fight here under his ally chakra. So Nico hides within the trees, but Mushi looks to burst him down. Oh, they go right in for a Mid-1, but he gets the quick raid. Can they stop him from making it away? No, they can't. He makes it out. He lives again. Diggerado is going to be able to crack through that 8. Phoenix goes down. 3-4-3. Not going to get so lucky either. He gets shot down from Denny in the middle of the raid. Double kill for him. Mushi still the man left behind here. Him and DJ will both try to make it out in tandem. And it looks like Navi will not make chase, so it turns into a 2-for-1. The first fight we've seen in quite a while where Navi get the...
How freely Fnatic are moving around, they just don't care. Like, whatever, you know, if we're gonna fight, we can get out of any of these games.
They will be able to burst him down. Nice grab by that. General's just gonna have to pop his own BKB.
But he died so fast.
Fnatic are assassins, man. Hit and run on the bottom lane.
They're playing very well. You can tell they're hungry. Like, they want to win.
Yeah. What can they do on the back of this takedown though? Dendy is scary close by, but Fnatic not really wavering in that direction. They're going for tier 2 wall. It's an easy pick.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
It's Na'Vi who
and there's no buyback on this Lycan either. They can deal a pretty good amount of damage on the tower. I mean, they're gonna test the waters. They probably don't know that he doesn't have buyback.
3 hits here. Mid wall directly in the bottom lane. Oh my god, the right click. Jump in first, comes down. Fnatic, they get the quick grab, taking out the vengeful spirit. Dendy needs to reposition. Sends out a couple of waves, but BKB has already been popped here. Minwan continues to siege from the low ground. Still got about 15 seconds before we get your raw Lycan back in action here. Will Fnatic stand and try to go for the racks? It looks like they will. This is very scary for Na'Vi, who had the upper hand in the laning phase and were really taking the momentum of this game. It's suddenly Fnatic doing all the siege work here. 1 second, Lycan's back, and they lose their racks just as fast, Rascal. Fnatic, can they do what they've been doing all this game and just bail out? It looks like they will. Oh my goodness, where has this game gone? That it's Na'Vi down 2 sets of racks and Fnatic, yeah.
I mean, honestly,
they got the Roche very fast. Very slow, very low timer, and very quick. Navi's gonna be without it, and they're already in this deep position, but Mushi spouted them, and now look at this. Navi's like, I don't know where to go from here. We have Mushi on one end, they're at the Roche on the other end. Just find your way back to base, everybody. Get the hell out of here. They're trying to spread a bit. Fnatic looking to make their move. They spotted Archstyle. They're getting all the people who've been left behind. The first to go down is going to be the bench. Dendy just absolutely goes for an ult, but a quick egg is going to be canceling out the finishing blow there. He tries to stand and break the egg with the right click. He will be able to get it with the help of Victor Raw in general. So what's not going to be Na'Vi, but he gets quickly swarmed up, and that's going to be it. Na'Vi will not be number 1. It's Fnatic who take the win. My god.
Okay, so that Dro was insanely tanky during that fight. Like, Victor Raw turned around after killing it, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna hit. Oh god, I'm actually just dead instantly. And yeah, Fnatic, you know, you can say they played a very, very solid game. Like, they knew what they needed to do, but Na'Vi made so many mistakes this game. Like, it was